Good afternoon. Welcome to our online mentorship program. My name is Mary Mombi, the Director of MentorMe Facilitators. Today we are going to be discussing about can boys and girls be friends? That is the friendship aspect between the boys and girls. The reason to why I picked on this topic is because this tends to be a disturbing question, especially to the teenagers, and because they feel that the society is against them when they are being told that they should not have that close relationship with each other. So my question is, can they be friends? Is it possible to just have mere friendship between a boy and a girl? Or when your daughter, when your son tells you that they are just friends with that girl in the neighborhood, with that girl in his class, do you believe it, or is it possible? So I want us to look at the myth versus the reality about that. So in my own perspective, probably it can be possible at first, but with time a bond develops, and what happens, this friendship grows to the next level. Most of the time you'll find that one of the partners in that friendship tends to develop tends to become attracted to the other partner, and what hinders them is how to express this to them, how to tell them that they've got some feelings for them. And so that is why most of the time parents, teachers, or any other person will tend to tell the young people that friendship between you and the person of the opposite sex may not be possible, or probably may not be allowed. But most of the time the teenagers don't really understand, they don't really get it. So if probably all men or all boys were like ladies, were like girls, this will be possible, because women can easily get into a friendship with a man without any other motives, without thinking of taking it to the next level. And 99% of the time, the person who will think of taking it to the next level will be the male friend. So that is why, as a girl, if you're getting into that kind of a friendship, you have to be very careful. Most of the time you will find, for you, you know that you're in that friendship because this boy helps you in a few things, probably in your academics. He is able to help you. He's good at chemistry. You're good at English. He's able to help you in English, in chemistry. You're able to help him in English. So there's an academic kind of friendship that comes in there. Then you may also say that he's good at, he's good at humor, so you want humor, part of it from him, or maybe he gives you some movies or such kind of a thing. So you know why you're in that friendship. But do you know why he's in that friendship with you? It's also important to know, why does he want to become your friend? So number one thing that you need to understand is there's always something that has attracted the two of you together. And the way we know naturally men are visual beings, what might have attracted him to you must be what he's able to see in you. Probably your beauty, your physique, or anything, such kind of things. At first, that is what he gets attracted to you. So the chances of him moving this friendship from the mere friendship to the next level are so high, not unless you're a person who is able to take care of their boundaries and you stand for what you believe. You have to be very, very assertive for you to stand in such kind of a relationship, because most of the time he will tend to take it to the next level. So what does this simply tell us? That it is a myth that boys can be in friendship with girls, just friendship. The reality is this friendship will tend to move from one level, go to the next level. By the time you're coming to realize, you're already intimate to each other. So you can only have the platonic kind of friendship for a very short period of time. But if you're not careful enough, it will develop to the next level. So the aspect of being careful is very important. So you have to be in your right mind, in your right senses always. Know what is the intention. Observe those boundaries. The moment the person is about to cross the boundaries, you have to be very careful. You have to let the person know that this is not what we had agreed. So you have to be a person who has principles. Principles have to be there. If you don't have principles, then you'll easily be taken advantage of. If you can follow, most of the girls who have had pregnancies at their teenage, a huge percentage of them will tell you it started as friendship. Then, by the time I was realizing, it had grown to another level, to the next level. It is through this kind of friendships that you'll find that negative peer pressure becomes too strong that you cannot resist, because you want to maintain the friendship. Not because you want to maintain the friendship, you'll find yourself doing what your friend wants you to do, because you don't want to break this friendship. And hence, that is how you find girls engaging into sex and becoming pregnant at an early age. That is how you will find yourself into drugs, being introduced into them by your boyfriend or rather your girlfriend, whom you're saying you're just friends. That is where you find yourself into alcoholism. Just because your friend gave you, you'll start by giving you juice or something, but because this is your friend and you trust them, you'll take it. And I've heard of stories where girls will tell you, I just went, I visited him, and he gave me some drink. I thought it was juice and I took it. By the time I was realizing, I had already messed up. So the other thing that you really need to take care of is, what do you do when you're together? What are the kind of things that you talk about? When you're talking of those movies, what are the kind of movies do you watch together?